I struggled a long time with the notion of whether or not I was going to make this video. I almost wasn't going to make it, but then when I saw Bob's video, his little beeobeecutter video got pulled for terms of service violation by YouTube, I really felt compelled to make the video I wanted to make in response to that video, even though it is no longer available on YouTube. The reason I'm having difficulty with this is because I'm somebody who's made some videos and I enjoy it, and I'm sure Bob enjoys making videos, even though he doesn't really, put a lot of effort into a lot of his videos, but I can see that he did put a lot of effort into this video. I am surprised that someone would spend so much time, energy, and effort making the kind of video that he made. It's clear that he enjoys what he does. It's clear that he, is concerned with a lot of aspects of production and puts a lot of effort into the work, like I said. So what I don't understand is how he could think he could slip that one past the goalposts. I mean, it is such a clear violation. It's not even funny. It says it's not a gross out website, a shock gross out website. That's one of the first things I read a couple of years ago about it. So how could you not think that that was shock and gross out in the end? I mean, I'm sure that by my reacting to his video and other people making comments will maybe make him feel like he's done something and gotten the kind of reaction he wanted. He'll try to spin it to win it any way he can. I know this guy well enough to know that. But from a psychological standpoint, that was some clearly irresponsible filmmaking, in my opinion. Here's why. I showed it to a therapist who works with at-risk teens, and she was clearly disturbed by the video because she works with that age group that is also the age group that you're trying to target with the video. Your pithy little sidebar link and comment about suicide, your beginning warning about it, was absolutely nothing. It did nothing. I don't think your video was an anti-suicide video. I don't think that you have any concern with trying to help anybody who is at risk. In fact, watching that video made me think that if somebody likes to cut themselves, they would get off on that, and maybe they would cut themselves just because they dug what they saw you do. In my opinion, it was fetishistic ritualization of necromance, and it had absolutely no redeeming social value, and it was morally reprehensible to do something like that to show people. You can say what you want about anything I've done, but I'm not out there trying to give people suicide video tutorials. Hey, look, this is how you do it. You go down the road, not across the street. Because, you have to think about it. There might be kids that might not know that. There might be some young girl out there who might be in some kind of pain in her life. I don't know. Who knows who's doing what in the world. Maybe she cuts herself. And maybe if she sees a guy with a razor blade and she sees a big long gash up and down his arm, maybe she'll go, oh, maybe I should try that. I think that's why your video got pulled, Bob. I don't know what to say, because I feel very uncomfortable with this, because I really believe in freedom of expression and freedom of speech. I'm sure there is a video file sharing website you can find to host that video, but I don't think you're going to be able to get YouTube to host that type of material. You're going to have to tone it down a little bit if you want to be on this website, partner. And it was great to see how you put that up on a kind of a sock channel. You wouldn't put that up on your main channel, would you? But you'd feature it there. So do what you do, man. Me, myself, I like lighthearted humor. I like to have fun. I enjoy comedy. I enjoy music. And I want to make a social statement too when I can. But you have to be clear about it. I think if you really wanted to be effective, if you really cared about people, and you wanted to make an effective anti-suicide message, you should have said something about it afterwards. You should have, after your video was finished, you should have got up and given some kind of a public service announcement. Maybe you could have slipped it past the goalpost, but I doubt it. But anyway. I think you would do well, Bob, to explore Scientology. We might be able to help you with the difficult issues you're facing in your life that would cause you to create a piece of work like you did.